Hi, my name is Pascal. Today we are going to discuss whether you should use Smolov to increase your bench press. If you want to know more about the Smolov and Smolov Jr programs, please follow the links in the description box below. You will find articles that I've written in 2016 where I have run the programs myself with all of the nitty-gritty details and the templates to run it yourself. First things first, be very careful which program you're talking about to increase your bench press. There's Smolov and there's Smolov Jr. Now Smolov is a longer cycle which has originally been designed for the squat. Quite an extreme approach. You will be squatting for 3 months straight and do nothing else. Smolov Jr. takes a month out of the Smolov program and uses it to increase your bench press. So when you are looking at Smolov to increase your bench press, you're most likely looking at Smolov Jr. And Smolov Jr. is only a month long rather than 3 to 4 months long compared to Smolov. Will Smolov work? Well, Smolov Jr. will absolutely work to increase your bench press because you will shift towards only bench pressing for a month. So if bench pressing is all you're doing in the gym, given that you have a vague idea of how to do it correctly, then you will absolutely see a result, an increase of your 1 repetition maximum, given that you sleep enough, eat enough, etc., etc. Yeah? The thing about Smolov Jr. is, should you really do it? And I personally think, no, you shouldn't. Now, why do I say that? Unless you are in the business of breaking a bench press record, and that is also a bench press record in the sense of not within a powerlifting meet, but really just a bench press record, then yes, Smolov Jr. might be a good option. But there is really only a very small part of the population that applies to. Most people will use the bench press in a bigger context. So let's say you're a powerlifter, then the bench press is only 1 of 3 lifts. And by the way, also the lift that contributes the least to your total. So why should you only focus on the bench press for a month? Many of the very successful Olympic weightlifters say they don't train the bench press at all because it's not really relevant whatsoever for getting a barbell over your head. Of course, you can make arguments around that anatomically, that a bigger chest probably will help you to get the bar quicker off the floor or overhead. Now, you know, that's details. I personally think the bottom line is here. Most people will have a goal set that incorporates more than just bench pressing. So why run a program for a month that only focuses on that? Yes, I did it myself because I like to experiment. Yes, it does work to increase your bench press. Are there better ways that have a broader approach to increase your bench press? Absolutely. So what might be other ways to increase your bench press rather than running Smolov Jr.? Well, the first one is to focus on the row. Now, the barbell row is often underutilized in programming to get a better bench press. Whenever I did a lot of rowing, I saw my bench press and my deadlift go up, which is a rather nice feat rather than just improving my bench press. The different variations of the row that you can use for that are the barbell row, the Yates row, the pendlay row. Now, I personally like to cycle these so that I have a bit of variation in that. I also like the version with buddy English. So buddy English means that you are not completely strict in the barbell row, but you get a bit of back motion into it to be able to move a bit more weight. Just be mindful that that also increases the risk of the movement for injury to your lower back. So weigh that up when you are putting the plates on the barbell. Now, a very, very, very great source for how to use the row for increasing your deadlift is Kayla Woolham. You know, this guy pulls somewhere north of 400 kg at the body weight of 100 kg. So if you don't believe me, I quote him as a source. have a look at his channel and you will see that he recommends the row quite a bit for improving your deadlift and also for improving your bench press. Second thing to work on to improve your bench press is your weak muscle. So what do I mean by weak muscle? The bench press is usually a function of your chest muscle and your tricep mainly. Now, depending on how you set up, and of course anatomically there are more muscles involved, but those two are really the ones that move the needle. So most people either have a small chest and comparatively big tricep, depending on how they bench, or the other way around. Now, I'm part of the group that has a relatively big tricep compared to the chest. So what should I do more? I should do a heck lot of more wide grip bench presses because they target the chest more than the tricep. Now, if you happen to be one of these people who have a massive chest but T-Rex arms, then you are probably well advised to do a lot more close grip bench pressing. So you see, this is how you can play with positioning and different muscle groups to achieve the same goal of increasing your bench press, rather than just saying, okay, I just bench press a hell lot of more. Yes, of course, that is definitely brute forcing the result that you want, but at the price of maybe walking away with an injury. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and tell your friends about my channel. Have a very nice day and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.